Hello, welcome to the Dry Catfish course by Agrodemy Academy. In this course, we're going to learn the basics of the production of dried catfish. Let's get started. Now, catfish in Nigeria is predominantly found in various regions. We have the aquaculture farms, we have rivers and water bodies, we have brackish waters. Now, for aquaculture farms, some states engage in catfish farming more predominantly than others, but many states in Nigeria engage in catfish farming. This major production occurs in states like Lagos State, which is known for its commercial fish farming. We have Oyo State, which is the home to numerous fish farms. We have Delta State, a significant hub for aquaculture, and then we have River State, also notable for catfish farming. Now, for rivers and water bodies, we have the Niger River, which is the longest river in Nigeria. It is a very good habitat for various fish species. We also have the Benue River, a significant tributary that supports diverse aquatic life also. Now we have lakes like the Lake Chad, we have various smaller lakes and reservoirs also. We have floodplains, and we could find a lot of catfish in these floodplains of rivers during the rainy season, where they thrive in abundant natural food resources. We also have brackish waters, coastal areas, especially in states like Akwa Ibom, sorry, and Cross River, have brackish water environments where certain catfish species are found. Now, overall in Nigeria, catfish is an essential part of our aquaculture industry with increasing production to meet local demand. Now, let's talk about the planting and the harvesting. The time it usually takes for catfish to grow to maturity can vary depending on the species and the farming conditions. Now, for the African catfish, it will usually take approximately about 6 to 8 months to reach marketable size, that is around 1 kg or more, and then it would, for maturity, sexual maturity can occur as early as 5 to 6 months under optimal conditions. Now, for the channel catfish, it usually takes about 18 months to reach a marketable size, around 0.5 to 1 kg. Now, the factors influencing growth rates include water temperature, feeding practices, density of stocking, and overall management practices. Please take note that proper nutrition and care can also significantly enhance the growth rate and reduce the time to maturity. Now, what are some health benefits of dried catfish? Why are we talking about dried catfish today? Because it is very healthy for you. It has a very high protein content. Dried catfish is an excellent source of protein, which is essential, for muscle growth, repair, and overall body function. It is also rich in omega 3 fatty acids, which are known to support heart health, reduce inflammation, and then, promote brain function. It is also low in fat. It's generally low in fat, so which makes it a healthier alternative to fatty meats, while still providing essential nutrients. It is mineral rich, it's a good source of essential minerals like calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, and potassium, and it is important for which are important for bone health and metabolic functions rather. So it also has a good vitamin content, vitamins like B vitamins, that is B12 and niacin, that support energy, metabolism, and neurological health can be seen in dried catfish. It also has um, a versatile culinary use. It has a long shelf life and it is very versatile, which makes it easy to incorporate into various dishes, adding flavor and nutrition without the need for refrigeration because it is already dried. Now, it could also help to promote satiety. This high protein content can help promote feelings of fullness, which may assist in weight management. Now, it also helps to boost your immunity. The nutrients found in dried catfish can contribute to a stronger immune system, helping the body fend off illnesses. Now, What are some businesses that can be done out of dried catfish? We're talking about number one, you could go into retail sales. Now, you could sell in the market, and you could also sell online. So you could dry your products and then sell as a retailer in the markets, or you could, create an e-commerce store online and then market your dried catfish along other products or just your dried catfish. You could also go into export business where you're creating this product on a large scale and then selling out of the country, especially to countries that have a high population of diaspora diaspora uh, people. You could also go into food processing. Here, you could create meal kits, or you could go into canned products. Now, for the meal kits, you could create a kit that would help people to produce dishes that contain dried catfish rather. Then, so including the instructions, including um spices needed, you could just create that kind of meal kit. You could also, for the canned products, create uh a canned product that contains dry catfish. For example, things like, just to put in context, things like dried sorry um canned egusi soup. It is what I'm talking about when I talk about like canned products. So creating a product that contains dried catfish in it. Now, you could also go into restaurants where you're producing traditional dishes or even non-traditional dishes that contain dried catfish. The same applies for a food truck. You're creating dishes and selling to people that contain dried catfish. Then also, you could go into catering services of dishes that have dried catfish in them. You could, go into snack production where you're creating on the go snacks for people from dried catfish. They could use it, they could eat it alone, or they could use it with, other things. In context here, I would say something like you could use the dried catfish with drinking curry, and just create something out of the box, create something that is new in the market, and then just watch that product thrive. You could also go into health food products where you're actually creating products from dried catfish and then marketing them to health conscious consumers. You could go into pet food production where you create pet food from dried catfish and then market it to customers or pet owners that are concerned about having natural and high quality nutritious food for their pets. You could also do dry fish spices and seasonings where you create a line of spices and seasonings that would complement foods that contain dried catfish. So you could also do educational workshops where you teach people how to produce dishes that contain dried catfish. So you can see that there are a lot of businesses that can actually be done from dried catfish alone. You don't just have to sell in the market or do export.